Bit of a different start to this one. We're already on the road. Hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you've been here before. And if I'm perfectly honest, I'm leaving a little bit late today. Reason being, I spent the whole night last night deciding where I was going to go. I didn't really want to drive for miles and miles and hours, and eventually at 2 o'clock in the morning I decided where I was going to go. So I started a bit late, but not to worry, because for once we're only going to be travelling 58 miles. I'm going to be taking you to a place that I've wanted to go to for quite a while, but due to the fact that this place is really not car camper friendly, I've sort of held off from going there. I'll explain a little bit more about that later on in the video, as it's a bit of a shame really, because it looks like quite a nice area to check out, be it not a very big area. Essentially, we're going to be heading to Cannock Chase, which is a little spit of area of natural beauty just north of Birmingham City, if you like. If you're not familiar with Birmingham and you're not from the UK, it's a massive smog city with millions of people living in it, and yeah, try to avoid it like the plague, to be fair. But it's got a spit of green above it, so we're going to go check it out. But because we can't stay there, I've got a little sneaky plan. I'm going to head over to a place called the Long Mind, and a car park that we've seen on the channel before mid-hike. And when I saw it, I thought it might be a nice place to stay. Checked it out on the Park for Night app, and it looks like a goer, so fingers crossed it'll be alright. Be it a little bit sketchy up on the moors in the middle of nowhere, you know. I was about to say I've got no upgrades this week, and in terms of big things, I've probably not, but that's not to say I haven't got one of the best upgrades that I've been after for quite some time. Oh yeah, we got it. We got a flask. Don't get me wrong, it's not brand new. It's been passed over to me from my boy, but it's a Berghaus no less. It looks like it's seriously insulated, and it should keep the coffee warm for quite some time. It's in the testing phases at the minute. Got a coffee laying in there. It's about an hour and 10 drive to where we're going, so we'll see if it's still warm when we get there. Some of you may have noticed that I've moved the bed back to the left-hand side. Don't get me wrong, I still haven't fixed the bracket. It's on order, but it just hasn't arrived yet. But I just can't sleep with the bed over that side. There's like a lump where there's a seat belt on the left-hand side, one of the passenger seats, and the bed just doesn't sit right on it when I'm on the right side. So I've moved it back to the left, and we shouldn't be decombobulated this time around. Right, the sat-nav, we're already down to 40 miles. This is legendary, I can't believe it. It should be about 45 minutes. It's gonna hit us to the spot about 12:30. We've got stepping stones, views, and sneaky little trails to check out in the Cannock Chase before we head to the Long Mind. So, time for a sneak bit of tunage. Let's get ourselves over there. Let's do it. Not gonna lie, I'm already mildly impressed. We're heading to Abbots Bromley, no less, and 12 miles from where we're at for the hike. Pretty cool. I mean, this Cannock Chase area, like if you look on the map of England, you have to zoom in pretty far to find it. It really isn't a big area. And as I was saying, the reason I'm not going to stay there tonight, I may as well tell you now and throw a little bit of Park for Night in while I'm chatting bars, but it's a doggers haven, absolute heaven for doggers, drug dealers and shaggers. Every single car park there that I looked at had just got really bad reviews. Everyone was saying don't stay there, there's just a lot of action and it's all negative. So that's why I'm going to be heading out from Cannock Chase tonight. That's not to say that the place itself isn't going to be a really nice area. From what I'm seeing, it looks pretty quaint and cute. There's some stepping stones like there is up in Derbyshire, and there's some nice looking views here and there, so it should be a good trail to check out. And to be fair, the trail I'm doing, if I go on the CARCAMPING app and look at the highlights, it pretty much covers like about 60% of what you'd want to see in the Cannock Chase area, so you can tick quite a few things off the box today. Oh, here we go, this is looking kind of tidy. A little bit of lakeage and some greenery and some cows in the field. Hang on a minute, cows in the field. That's not a good sign. Valley of the Beast type stuff, you know. Sneaky little pit stop, just checking out locations, you know, there's a car park here. There's no sign saying no overnight parking. And it looks pretty sweet. Look at that, the Blitchfield Reservoir. It's a good fishing spot. Reminds me of Rutland Water, which is probably why I won't stay here, because we had a bit of a gnarly night down at Rutland Water. and didn't want to repeat it. Moving on. Not gonna lie, it actually feels pretty cool just like adventurising around again. It's been 10 days, but it feels a long time to be honest. But 20 minutes away from the spot. Let's get there. Well, I don't want to tempt fate, but I'm seeing a little bit of sunshine trying to creep through the mist and fog and haze up there. Come on, could be a pucker one. Oh, the Wolsey Arms, Stratford, and check this name out, Shugborough. You are. We're in the boonies. We're on it. Legend. Oh, look at that VW, man. Old school, legendary. Well, not gonna lie, heading in here, it's looking like a pretty tidy sort of woodland area. Kind of reminds me of the Bleaklow area up in the Peak District, but looks pretty popular. Oh my days. Must be some good hiking around here then, to be fair. We're about a mile from our destination, the spot. I'm getting that niggling feeling like that's a mile back, that last car park. I got a feeling we're going to end up hiking round to it. Darn it, why are we parking down here, man? Oh, I'm going to check the trail map before I park up there. This is a bit random. Check it out, I don't know if you got a shot of it yet. It's there. It's like at the bottom of some housing estate. I reckon that other car park would have been a better spot, but oh yeah, it looks like it cuts into the woods from here, so. Oh, just going to say, let's open up pounds of spray. But of course it is. I'm so gonna have to join. Damn, it shuts at 5:15. Bear that one in mind, you know. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to join the old National Trust, man. Get some free parking here and there, you know. No overnight parking signs already. I've seen that bad boy. And no tents. Been loving everybody here, eh? Misery bums. Right, let's go spread some cheese and get a ticket for this parking. Oh, it's bleak weather. Well, for once, pretty good. £2 for 3 hours plus. We'll have some of that. Yeah! Right, it's about 1 o'clock. I think the hike's supposed to take about 3 hours. And I'm gasping for a Jimmy Riddle, I'm not lying. Honestly, I think I've got the bladder of like a beagle pup or something. Everywhere I go, like 100 metres, I got to lay a little scent or something. I'm gagging. Right, anyway, get my stuff on, get out on the trail. All right, the weather's looking grim as your grandma's mole. Let's do it. Right, game on then, and I'm not being funny, I feel a little bit apprehensive about leaving the car here. I don't know why. I mean, I shouldn't look, it's just a busy area. Should be alright, but 3 hours, 4 hours on the trail. Should be back here about 4 o'clock. Let's do it. Well, looks like the trail's heading this way, but I'm just going to say it once, you know, National Trust. Free entry to members, and probably parking. Just saying. I gotta do it. Oof, check this place we're heading to, the Shugborough Estate, no less. A Staffordshire paradise, a rich blend of landscapes, monuments, gardens and architecture from the Georgian period, no less. And suffice to say, we seem to have a phone signal around here, so happy days. I might actually be able to find out a few bits about the places we're in. Cool, it is nice though, it's got a nice little lake down here. I guess it's private fishing, maybe. Yeah, start the trail. I hope we get back with light. I really do. Not gonna lie, the plan is actually to get back with some light, hopefully about 4 o'clock, because the location in the Longmins an hour's drive again from here, so I don't want to get there in the dark, heading up into the hills, you know. But we'll see how we go. Well, seems I may have underestimated the history of this place. Kind of funky, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be spitting these bars the whole video, but I got to spit you some of these because it's on the edge of the Cannock Chase, and it says in the old Wikipedia that the estate was owned by the bishops of Lichfield until the dissolution of the monasteries. Yeah, that old poppy dog again with the kings ripping down monasteries, you know. Upon which it passed through several hands before being purchased in 1624 by William Anson, a local lawyer and ancestor of the Earls of Lichfield. And then it says like the estate remained in the Anson family for 3 centuries no less, until the death of the 4th Earl of Lichfield in 1960, when it was passed over to the National Trust, and members only enter for free. But pretty cool. Alright, look, I'm by no means a history buff whatsoever, but if you're gonna look at medieval type fort buttressy type towery things, I mean, if that's real, look at that thing. That looks mad, doesn't it? Really quintessential, eh? That's like proper medieval type stuff. I don't know. I'm not a history buff, but... Or a train buff. Train. Really nice to be in another new area, you know. Cannock Chase. Always wanted to be here for a while, like since I started car camping. Just kept looking at it, but just like, how am I gonna go here? Because it's all dogging spots and dealing spots, and yeah. But yeah, I think we might do all right today. Oh, it's pretty windy as well today. It's licking the tops of the trees around and shoveling the leaves all over the place. Pretty cool. The smile's starting to creep a little bit more, you know. Oh, hang on a minute. Talking of views. This is opening up nicely. Look at this. This is like the countryside, or the country estate land and grounds, I guess. Damn, that's pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind a back garden like this. So a little bit about the trail that we're doing then. The Essex Bridge Stepping Stones Cannock Chase Loop from Milford. It's an intermediate, it's supposed to take 3 1/4 hours. It's 7.5, nearly 8 miles long. But highlights, Chinese Bridge, the one we're avoiding, the Longhorny cattle grazing. I don't know. Let's see. Views of the Shugborough, the Essex Bridge, Trent and Mersey Canal, and not gonna lie, the piece de resistance, the old stepping stone. So it does look a pretty good trail. It's got good reviews, and it covers a nice bit of the Cannock Chase area. So you know, happy days. I don't know what this is about. It says there's no access to the Essex Bridge or the Great Haywood past this point. I'm not sure. I think we're gonna get turned back, but yeah, how's up? I can't hear that. Trap me hand. Hey, it pulls, not pushes. Oh, this don't bode well. Oh, well, see where we go. Footpath closed. Oh, what the hell? Alright, we're gonna have to find an alternate route already, I think. Well, fear not, I was trying to cut across and the trail map told me where to go, but I just don't want to follow it. I'm in that mood, you know. It looks like it might be coming up to the estate building here, or maybe not. It's just part of it, I think. Massive area. Someone had some money, you know. Those old monks and druids back in the day. Oh, I've absolutely no idea what this is used for, but it looks pretty sweet. But imagine having it as a hangout, like bring the boys down, some brewskis, and get the Xbox out, some mad like 100-foot plasma screen going on there, and just yow, proper chill spot or something. That'd be a legend. They're probably not what they used it for. Oh, told you we're entering the Valley of the Beast, didn't I? Wildlife licking its lips around these parts. We got sheep in the field. These look like nice sheep. Not like nice sheep or nice sheep, but they look like nice sheep, you know. I don't know. Cannock sheep. Do they taste better? I don't know. What if they jump higher? Well, the Friday night hangout spot with the lads looked pretty sick, but what? The main crib is looking bling-tastic. Check this thing out, man. Whoa! Pillars at the front and everything. Anything with pillars at the front's bling-tastic and worth loads of money. And it's got all stables and God knows what at the back. I mean, this is hundreds of years old, you know, but wow. Look at all the vines growing up it and stuff as well. What a pad. Screw the Friday night pad. This is rave central right here, mate. 10,000 people, maybe 15, 20. Well, I was gonna say buzzing, but you know, massive bass speakers on the roof, blinging it out. Oh, this is the spot. DJs, let me know. I'll see if I can hook you up and set something down, you know. But yeah, just a shame they called it Shugborough. Maybe Shrug. I don't know. Weird name. Nice place. Can't hold it against them. I'd definitely be having that wild elk in the field back here though if it was my place. You've got to have wild elk with a mansion like this, ain't you know? Woo, what a spot! And to be fair, check this out. This place is taking it to the next level because we ain't just got a garden. Oh no, we've got An arboretum, no less. Gee, wowzer. Although it could be pretty cool. I don't know what collection of plants and fungi they got, but we'll go check it out. Again, you know, not really my thing, but I've got to be honest, I was at a spot in Indonesia like many years back in a place called Bogor outside Jakarta, and there's like a botanical garden place there, and they've literally got a tree from every part of the planet. Like every tree in the planet is planted in that botanical garden. And I also met one of the coolest Indonesian guys I'd ever met there. He was like 75 years old, and he was working in a botanical garden, and I just got chatting to him thinking he was a normal dude. Then he starts telling me stories about how the Queen of England had asked him to go over and work in their botanical gardens in London. It like blew my mind. The guy spoke 3-4 languages fluently and was just absolutely awesome. Yeah, Bogor, Indonesia, the botanical gardens, if you ever go check them out, pretty sick. Ooh, there's some nice looking bits here as well though. Do apologise for the wind, we have got the muff on, not sure how it's rocking. Yeah, I want to find there's we're looking for the spot on the trail map, to be fair. It's the Chinese Bridge. I think it's down this way, so hopefully we can find it. Oh mate, look at this place from this side. Ooh yeah, look at that, imagine all the ravers. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, you know. Well, brace yourselves. The Chinese Bridge, no less. I think actually there's a bit of information about it. Well, built in 1747, the Chinese house at Shrewsbury is thought to be one of the earliest buildings of Chinese influence in the country. Wow, that's pretty sick. Look at it. Oh, actually, look at it. It's pretty quintessential Asian. It looks more Chinesey / Japanese to me rather than Southeast Asia, like, yeah, Indo-China, I don't know. You know. But I do like it. I like the red dragony type colours. What a stroll. Not being funny though, if that was in Asia, there'd definitely be some like person in there smacking up some somtam chili salad or something, you know, for sure. Smoke bellowing out the top, spiders everywhere. But hey, we love it. One other thing about that building as well, it's definitely not authentic because there's no massive satellite stuck to it or like really bad electrical wiring hanging off it, so I'm not convinced, but I do like it. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of liking this trail. It's pretty cool. I hadn't really known what to expect, and I was thinking this weekend of like kind of getting up into mountains down in Wales or even as far as the New Forest, but I just didn't want to drive 3-4 hours to get to somewhere. Unusually and thankfully, I've got a new grind starting Monday. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to tempt fate, you know, but it starts Monday, so I just literally got Saturday, Sunday and one night this weekend to get out and feel free and revitalise, you know. Well, here we go then. We actually got to it. The Grade 1 listed Essex Packhorse Bridge. This is pretty cool, to be fair. There's one of these down here where I live, in a spot called Ayleston. If you don't know what like the Grade 1 listed means, if you're not from the UK or something, that means it's like protected and maintained by the Heritage sort of Association, if you like, and obviously they keep it in good condition, and if it was a building you'd have to sort of come to some sort of regulations if you wanted to change it a little bit. And Grade 1, I'm not sure, but I don't think you can change anything. But check it out, there's something pretty cool on there that I want to show you. I mean, you got to bear in mind, like, I know very little about nothing and even less about that, but check it out, these bits, because it's a Packhorse Bridge, these are like your little bits where you sort of jut in when the big old steam train of horses is brushing through. Cool as. I actually know something. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, ancient history. Ta-da! Pretty cool. I guess it's like 400 or 500 years old at least. I'm not being funny, but this trail's got me, man. It's just getting better and better. We're down by the canal now. Check this out. Narrow boats, you know, another way of living the free life. Well, maybe not the free life, but a freer life. Damn, these things are so expensive, man. I'm not being funny. You can buy a house for the price of one of these, like a decent one, you know. I mean, it's each to their own. It's a lifestyle choice, you know, but I have seen some channels that sort of go on about narrowboat living and lifestyle, and like, for me, just think, my comments, you know, two ways of looking at it. Like, they are expensive as heck, and also like you're pretty limited to where you can go. You stuck to the canals, and let's be honest, like these days, especially in the UK, the canals are not that well maintained, and there's not that many that are worth going down, I'd say. But Yeah, lifestyle, each to their own, but pretty cool in a way. I mean, you know, just to have it moored up somewhere nice and live on it would be pretty sick. But hey, check what I found. A bench. Oh mate, it's time to check the new upgrade. Oh, I really hope it works. I got my fingers crossed. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, I can hear it clunking already. Thing is, as well, like, I'm not going to feel it warm on the outside because I think it's insulated, but let's have a look. Oh, I can feel the warmth. I can feel the warmth. I'm not getting too excited yet, but yeah, looking good. Oh, mate. Wait, stop. Let's just roll this video back a little bit. Now, you know YouTube hates copyright music, and I just heard a few bars from Eye of the Tiger, the Rocky theme tune. Right, look at it. This guy's like an OAP 60-year-old dude. He's got a bus pass, and he's rocking around Cannock Chase with a boombox blaring out the Rocky theme tune and busting up my YouTube video. What is the world coming to? Oh, yeah, and the flask? Yeah, we're still warm after about 4 hours. Legend. All right, moving on then. Not gonna lie, super psyched with that flask. Really, really good after 8 months to have a flask that keeps things warm for a change. But I will say, I think I need to give it a bit more of a deep clean. It seems to have a little bit of a taste inside of it. I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be like penicillin. I don't know. But yeah, it needs a bit more of a deep clean. Also, and I will throw this out there, if you're company with flasks, hit me up in my email. I have had a couple of companies, or one company hit me up about flasks already on the email. And I'm not gonna lie, they did look fantastic flasks, keeping cold stuff cold and warm stuff warm for like 12 hours. But the thing with it was, it didn't have a cup on the top. You know, I'm a hiker, it's like, I'm not a runner. If I'm drinking water from a bottle, that's cool, but I'm civilized. If I drink my tea and coffee, I like to have it from a cup with my little pinky out, like so, you know. But yeah, seriously, like, flask got to have a lid that you can drink out of. I'd be wicked at doing a review on a flask. I use them all the time, you know. And hey, I know you thought I was going mad because I was looking at like some marine boat back there, but there's a barge that you can live in. Pretty sweet, to be fair. What a lifestyle. Nice. Bare necessities, naked all the time. Let's keep moving. Don't want to be too close. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty tidy spot around here. The old house in the background, and check out these colours along the river. Proper wintry autumn colours, reds, golds and greens. Pretty damn sweet. Real spot, meandering by the river, you know. Happy days. Well, here's a bit of a funky one that I'm gonna throw out to the community. What is it? Is it working? Because there's a chain on it, which makes me think like maybe they locked it up so people can't do something with it that it shouldn't. Do I need a tool for it? And what is it doing? Is it doing something to that? I don't know. Because that then flows, I guess, over through there. Let's have a little look. Oh, down some nasty looking little stream and rivers, and over to a bigger river sort of thing that looks like it's going to flood at any moment. But yeah. What is it? Seems to be a bit of a community down here with the narrow boats. I think that's about the 10th one I've passed down this stretch of river. I think they're all parked up down here. It's a nice spot, eh? Well, on the edge of Staffordshire, Cannock Chase, bit of green around, not too shabby. I get it. Not bad, especially if there's a little community around, you know. It's nice. Oh yeah, here's a random waffle as well while I try and find my way. The last two videos I did in 1080 as opposed to the 4K, but they were at 60 frames a second. This one I'm still at 1080, but I bopped it up to 120 frames a second. I mean, for those of you just like hitting the channel, you got to bear in mind, like, this is kind of an important thing for me because I want to make like decent videos, but also decent quality looking videos for you guys. And I've got a GoPro 10, that's it. There's no DSLR camera, there's no mad lighting thing or any of that. We're going basic and we try and do our best. But I was noticing with the 4K that some of the dark scenes in the car were a little bit like noisy, if you know what I mean, like 1980s VHS sort of crackling on the screen, which is why I decided to bop back to the 1080. So interested to know, this one's at 1080, 120 frames per second. How's it look on the big TV? So let me know, let me know. Yeah, heading up the country lane with the madman speeding around it. That's not overly cool. I would have preferred a footpath, not gonna lie. Still, mustn't grumble. All the wildlife being held behind barbed wire fences, as it should be, separated from the human race. Let's be honest though, more for their safety than ours, you know. We ain't done a great job, have we? But it is a nice area, saying all that. And they look pretty happy for now. Just wait till that comes, you know. Oh my days! Sweating, me chunga off, you know. It's kind of cold today as well, and I'm hot now. Been hiking for a couple of hours already though, eh? Game on! Here we go then, the old stepping stones. And I'm seeing some people wading through a lot of water here. I hope you don't get wet feet. Well, I think it's fair to say, not quite as impressive as the stepping stones at Dovedale, but yeah, the stepping stones at Cannock Chase, you know. Looks like someone's just plonked some bricks here, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty shallow as well, though. Oh well. And it's not much of a stream, or rather it is a little bit of a stream, not a river. Oh well, yeah, that's right. Next stop, the motor, although I'm not sure which one of these multiple trails it is, so yeah, let's find out. Well, she's looking good, not too shabby. She needs another little clean. Looks like I might need to put a bit of air in those tyres as well, not too sure, but let's get the muddies off and let's get on the road. All right. Oh, I've got to be honest, you know, I'm not gonna lie, something doesn't feel quite right. We've managed to get all the way here and do a whole trail without getting lost or any mishaps. Bit random. I'm sure it's like the lull before the storm, but I gotta be honest, after the week I've had, I'm not complaining. It's been one of them weeks where like you feel like you've been inserted with a giant straw, kind of like alien probe style, and had all your insides sucked out slowly over time, like proper drained, you know. But feeling good now. We're on the road and we're heading up for a spot, mate. This could be random as hell and sketchy as F, telling you, up on the moors in the Longmead. It's definitely going to be a hangout for like the yokel utes, you know. But enough talk, it's an hour there and I might have to do a pit stop because I could do with some bread and some tissue, you know. So let's get on the road. Oh, but wait, before we go, something I need to do. Fill my little mug up with coffee. Is it still warm? Can I not spill it? That'll be a ledge. Well, still some steam coming off it. That's a good sign, to be fair. Mate, it's still warm. Oh, it's on my nose, but it's red hot. Whoa, that's absolute legend. We're 5 hours in. Right, I'm going to plug it up and we'll see how long this lasts. Let's get on the road. Oh, the rain's coming up a little bit. Predicted gnarly weather for tonight and tomorrow, to be fair. Fingers crossed, eh? Hour and 15 to the spot. Should get there about 20 past 5:30 with absolutely no light in the pitch dark. Game on! Mate, the road here is absolutely falling apart. I've just proper potholed on the left hand front wheel, big time, but we're about 200 metres away. It's not looking good in terms of other people being here, I've got to be perfectly honest. I haven't seen many passing vehicles, but I have seen a few cars pulled up in these like little lay-bys off the way, which just makes me think they're doing dodgy things late at night in the dark up here. You know, whoa, I don't know if there's big potholes here or not. Right, we're here, and the good news is, it is the car park I thought it was. Fucking hell, did something just flash, or is that me going mental? The bad news is, there's no chuffer here, mate, but us. Wow, it's going to be a sketchy one, eh? Let's check it out. And damn, I do not want to get bogged in here. This does not look friendly. It ain't tarmacked, is it? That's for sure. Oh, where to park? I've got me pick, really, haven't I? Well, I think that's the spot. Oh my days. It's bleak and windy. We're up on the moors and there's no one else here. Jeez, it's blowing a hoolie, man. Yeah, this is going to be a sketchy one. Please have a phone signal. Oh. bollocks. Oh no! I actually thought there was. Well, there's not. Oh, that sucks. I wanted something to keep my mind off things tonight, you know, but oh well. I'm not on a flat. I think I'm gonna skedaddle around and get a flatbed and then set the crib up. Let's do it. Oh, joy of joy, and you won't see a thing, but we just got a VANLIFE pulled up and he's flicked his lights on in the back, which looks like he's setting up for the night. Absolute legend. Brilliant. Happy days. Oh, that's pretty cool then. It looks like we've got a van that's pulled in for the night. It's getting a bit sketchy about it, you know. There's like a road here. It's a single track road through the moors, but it obviously goes from one place to another, and there's a bit of passing traffic, and they just had a car pull in, so who knows what people are up to it at night. But we got a van, so it should be good. But more importantly, I am absolutely famished. We're gonna get some food on. Oh mate, I tried to raid the couple of Mumsy this week. Check out this went down. Oh my days. Okay, before I take you down this rabbit hole, I really should explain that both my kids are half Kung Fu Panda, meaning that Mumsy is from the land of the rising sun. So once we enter here, yeah, there may be some stuff in there that might jump back out at us. But yeah, let me show you. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty slim pickings for me, I gotta be honest. But let me start, like, I'll break you in slowly, so to speak. We got whole grain. Now, I buy these rices, but look. Who buys whole grain and quinoa and wild and red rice? I mean, I've no idea what you're cooking with that funkster. Then we move on to the nicey stuff. Pad Thai sauce could have done with that. Some funky. I'm not gonna lie, she's done proud there with the Himalayan pink salt. But yo, MSG. No Asian food is complete without some chemically MSG. All right, we've broke in slowly. I'm gonna move up to the rough stuff. Let's get in there, all right? Because who has plum sauce? Plum sauce, mate. We've got some random, I don't know what, a soya bean boy sauce paste. Then we got stuff that doesn't even have English writing on it. We got some green, more stuff with no writing in English. But if you're into fish, oh well, you're living in the dream at the minute, because we got fish coming out of a jacksie. But there is one thing in here that I really need to show you. This is random as heck. It's called ylang leaves extract. Half of it's written in Thai. I don't know what the other bit's written in. I think that's Vietnamese. But the best bit about this is, check it out. It comes with a freaking warning, man. It says tartrazine may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Mate, I thought there's some random things in this cupboard, but when I found that and realised it can actually damage kids' brains and whatnot and do weird things to them, yeah, I might actually save that for later, you know. So yeah, keeping with the Asian theme, I figured what I'd do is a pad thai. But a bit of a gnarly one. Got the cool box with me. It's kind of cold, but then it's cold outside. I've had it plugged in the whole way, and the red light on the adapter was on, saying it was plugged in and getting power, but I forgot to switch it on. So I went to take the meat out and realised like it wasn't even switched on. So, you know, it's probably all mouldy by now and we're going to get food poisoning, but hopefully not. Also, this thing's going to have like end of the world destructions things going on, and I figured I was going to be able to fry all this, and it looks like I got one thing that I'm going to have to boil up. So, I don't know. I'm going to check the instructions and probably do that. Hang on a minute. Yeah, not many instructions with this one. Alright, I'm gonna guess. Let's see what happens. Right, I've taken a photo of it and I'm checking the instructions here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best of starts. I asked Mumsy what to put with this in a pad thai, and she said chives, which I managed to get, and she also said bean sprout, which I didn't manage to get. But this is telling me spring onions, mangtoot and red pepper, of which I have none. It could be pretty bland, this. Damn, it's a good job I got some chicken to go in it. Oh well, let's get it on. Right, we're on another cut of the video and I still ain't even started cooking yet. Check it out, change of plan, and this is going to be quick and easy as well. Thing with it is, it comes with these like plasticky spaghetti type dried noodles, and you got to boil them up and then add them in later. But you know what, I got a pack of them, man, so I can just fry them in. I'm just going to do that. And the thing is with it, like, I've got half the ingredients missing, the vegetable side of it, so screw it. I'm going to do it my way. And it's going to be easy, and it's going to be lush. and it's probably going to be burnt. But hey, let's see how we go. Right, let's see if we can do this Ainsley Harriott style, and I'm not talking like with a bald head and some dodgy catchphrases. I'm talking in under 3 minutes. Let's bring it. Oil, chicken, game on. Oh, check this out. I've had this chicken in 3 separate bags and I'm still covered in chicken jizz. It's never good. Burning away. I don't really want to say too much while I'm using her, but I like Michael's frying pan the other week with a lid on it. Pretty damn good. This chicken's spitting everywhere, mate. Right, I don't know what stage I'm supposed to be doing things at or anything, but in with the noodles. And I gotta tell you, I really gotta get some of them like wind deflectors for the car. Really could do with cracking a window tonight, but it's raining, you know, and I can't do it. Right, before that burns too much, let's get some liquid in there. Oh mate, I can't open it. Oh mate, this is not gonna go well. This looks good, I think. Oh no. Oh, it's all over, mate. Just hit me on the knee. Right, let's mix that up. Man, I don't know about these chive things. I don't know how many of them we want. Probably not that much. Damn, bloody stuff just looks like a bit of grass, man. I don't even know what it is. Peanuts! Yeah, man, we all love peanuts. That's the thing, actually, now I remember, yeah, with the pad thai. Screw it, get the green in. It's a bit of everything lushed together. That's what it's all about. Look at that. Yeah, man. Proper. Should have had a bit of onion and a bit of pepper. I was thinking of onion, but didn't think it was Asian enough, you know. But there we go. Bean sprout would have been the one. Right, this thing's smoking. Let's get it on. The plate. Yeah, boy. Also, my way, there's a lot less washing up, you know. Happy days. Pad thai. Ish, with a few bits, but some missing. Game on. Well, sneaky bit of chicken pad thai. Should have been prawn, to be fair. I could have done it with that. And a shot of The Tourist on the BBC One. Anybody watching that? I'm on episode 4 now. It's pretty good. But hey, happy days, you know. Chilling in the crib again. Game on. Well, the plate's empty and the belly's full. And still haven't worked out what's going on with this damn thing. Pretty good, to be fair. It was well tasty and was alright without the extra vegetable, if I'm honest. I think what I'm going to do is get a brew on, watch the rest of this tourist thing, and get an early night. That geezer's over the way in his van. It should be alright up here, to be fair. And I think it's probably going to be a good point to end the episode. It's been not a bad day. Just nice to get out and nice to see that Cannock Chase area, and I've got a pretty tasty one lined up for tomorrow, if I'm honest. Choice of 2 little spots around the northern Shropshire hills, so that should be pretty tasty. As always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments. And as always, you know, take it easy, enjoy the camp, and stay stealthy. All right.